Mustang Sports on Norwood Community Media, your home for all things Norwood.
And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Skating Club here of Boston. Back here once again with Sean Hennessy, Mark Hoover here for NCM. Sean, the guys are out here warming up. It's a little difficult to hear what's going on in terms of the music, but these guys are going to be pumped to be playing Westwood again. It was a year ago we had that great playoff game with them, so both these guys got to be looking forward to playing each other again.
Absolutely, Mark, and I tell you the one good thing about today, I don't know who's in charge of the music, but it's definitely a lot better than it's been in years past. So we got some good music going on right now, and I think the guys are ready to go.
They really are, and you know, both teams are coming off wins last night, and we get that little moment, and it'll kick right back up. But both teams coming off wins last night, so it's going to be interesting to see, what happens tonight. Norwood had a big win last night, 12-3 over Ashland. This is not an Ashland team. This is a very good, solid squad, and the Mustangs are going to have to be on the top of the game tonight, I think, to really take it to Westwood.
Yeah, Mark. One of the hard things for these teams is, they're used to being on that Wednesday, Saturday schedule for their games. They're used to be having practices at certain times, and the inconsistency of this season makes it hard for these kids to get ready. But this is what they have to do. So the team that's ready quickest today is probably going to be the team that wins.
I think you're right. So it looks like we're going to be in for, once again, another great Norwood-Westwood matchup. And we'll be underway with puck drop in just a moment.
Looking forward to it. Here. No? Too loud?
They've at least given a break to that music, but I do think back to when all of our boys were playing. I remember Daniel telling me that in terms of warm-ups, when that music is hitting, you come hitting that ice, boy, you could just feel the energy level pick up from both teams, I think, as they were getting ready to warm up for tonight's game.
It's got to be good music, though, Mark. It has to be good.
That's true, I guess, yeah. Sometimes we date ourselves when we listen to what they're playing. I'm going, what? Who came up with that? But
there's nothing better than the classic rock and roll to
exactly.
get warmed up to. I don't care what anybody says.
Exactly. And Sean, as we were saying in the opening, these are two teams that are certainly very familiar with each other. It's just about a year ago that we had that very exciting albeit heartbreaking, 3-2 double overtime loss to the same team here in the first round of the playoffs last year. So it's been about a year since both these squads have seen each other. We will see some similar names, especially for Westwood. Again, guys to keep an eye on, first and foremost, is that Nicholas Horsfall. He's the one who scored that overtime winner, that number 22 senior captain this year. So that's somebody to keep an eye on. But the Mustangs are coming in, winners of 3 in a row. And, like I said, a big win last night, popping in 12 goals, 4 by Miles Kidd alone. And in the last 3 games, Sean, offense has not been a problem for the Mustangs. They've tallied 25 goals in the last 3 games. So they've been working hard here. On the Westwood side, they had a big win. I was talking to Coach Allen before the game. Westwood had a big win last night against Hopkinton. So they come in, off of a fresh win as well. So both squads are going to be raring to go tonight.
Yeah, I tell you, Mark, one of the nice things about the move to the new league is the new rivalries, and certainly this is ramped up to be a good rivalry very quickly. And of course, it's due to the proximity of the towns. In addition to the fact that they're both quality teams.
You're right. And again, last year these teams played each other 3 times, and each game was decided by 1 goal. So they play each other very competitively. And right there early on, Declan O'Leary is going to be your junior goaltender tonight for the Wolverines, and he'll take that early face-off. Parents in here tonight for the first time for the boys. We know this past weekend the girls had their folks in, so a chance for a lot of these Norwood folks to come see the rink for the first time. So Rousseau will take it in, try to turn it right back around. This is up here as Sullivan tries to chip it out. Picked up there by Giarnino. He battles on that far side there. Puck trickles in. Zipped over here nicely to Spadorsha. Spadorsha's canceled out there by Teixeira. Number 24. The senior will take it around, tries to get it up on the wing. Pinched in there nicely by Miles Kidd. Mentioned he had 4 goals last night. Mateer steps in there to try to intercept. Puck rolls all the way down there, and freshman Eddie Carroll will pick it up for the Mustangs. Able to sneak it out there is Mateer. Trying to come through center ice. Manages to get that all the way in. Gets Broderick in to chase on the near side here. Gets the shot on there. Loose in front. Still loose in front.
Well, that was a really nice quick shot there by Broderick off that half wall. I don't know that the goalie was really ready for it, but it was a nice quick shot right at the net, nice and low, and created a nice rebound and scoring opportunity there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Broderick's had himself quite a good start to the season so far here, just a sophomore, and has had a number of goals already.
Oh!
There's a shot there. It's managed to find the back of the net. And just like that, Eddie Carroll, the freshman.
Well, for you true Mustang fans that watched the girls' game on Saturday, that was a rewind of the goal that was scored by the DS team. Norwood won the faceoff to the near wall. Broderick fed it back to Carroll and right into the net.
Exactly. I don't think O'Leary even saw that. It did not look like it changed any direction. Just a low, quick shot there by Carroll. And with 21-23 left in the first, Mustangs out to an early 1-0 lead. That's a big goal, Sean, to start that. That's great momentum for the Mustangs.
Again, Mark, the thing I liked about that goal the most was the defenseman got the puck and he just rapidly shot it hard and low to the net. He didn't fool around. It wasn't a big windup. He just snapped it to the net, and it was a goal.
Yeah, it was great to find him up there, and he did not hesitate. You're right. So Dittmeyer will take around here, D to D, tries to come up to Tolman. Misses there, picked up by Curran. And then whistled all the way back in by McGough. Tolman turns it around back up this way, once again trying to get it up to Curran. Tolman takes it again, intercepted there by Hamilton. And he takes a shot there, held on by Bartuka.
Mark, in these games you always like to get off to a fast start, right? So, good for the Mustangs there, getting off to that quick lead, especially coming off that game last night. It just starts building confidence already.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a huge momentum swing for the Mustangs real quick. On here, Shea sends it all the way around, tries to pick up Leiden on the far boards. Leiden back on this way. Shea tips it up on the head to Spadorsha. Back on up ahead here. Rousseau chips it in on his own. He'll chase by himself. Picked up there by Dyson. Gets it on ahead to John Nolte, the senior. That's intercepted there. Wolverine's able to get it out. Nolte picks it back up. Goes far side there to Sullivan. Sullivan will take the shot. We got a penalty coming up here on the Mustangs. Delayed call, loosen the slot. Shea is able to touch it up there for the call. Looks like it's going to be a hook. I'm not quite sure who they're getting here.
I didn't see the play, Mark. Did you see it?
I didn't see the hook. It looks like Spadorsha's going to go. So Spadorsha goes early here with 20:19 left.
Nick was on a forechecking play in the zone. The Westwood player kind of got tripped up, but I didn't see that as a penalty. I'm not sure if that was what the call was about.
So Spadorsha goes, and the Wolverines will go on their first man advantage. 20:19 left in the first. Mustangs up 1-0. Curran's first goal of the night. Ledger brings it around here, tries to get up and out. Not able to do so, kept it nicely there by Fahey. Colin Fahey, the senior, I remember him from last year, Sean, quite a good player there. You know, there's that number 22, Horsfeld too, somebody got to keep an eye out. He's down low, working behind the Mustang net. Battles with Tolman. Tolman comes away with it. Caught it at the feet. Teamed up down there also by McGough. Tolman comes out high off the glass, is able to clear it all the way out.
That's a nice job by George Tolman behind his net. He kept his patience and he kind of waited to the right opportunity to get a good handle of that puck, and he cleared it nicely.
Yeah, it was a smart play. So 1:13 left in the man advantage for the Wolverines, picked off there by Kidd. Kidd will come in all by his own, get the shot off. Glove down by O'Leary. Left here for Fahey, senior captain, trying to get it up ahead, not able to do so. Corralled back, D-to-D sharply here, Tolman, and he's able to dump it in again.
Nice job there by Mateo. He won that puck at center ice, and he fed it back to his D. He went D-to-D and took some nice time off the clock. Really nice play.
So 47 seconds left here as the Wolverines try to gear up the offense. Pass again, just missed there. Corralled by Tucaria. We'll take a look. Knocked down there nicely by Broderick, still able to get it through. Picked up here by Giarno. Into the slot there. I think Rousseau got a stick on that, able to knock the shot down. 25 seconds left in the man advantage. 8:40 left in the first. Mustangs on that 1-0 lead. Wolverines back this way through center ice as Giarno pulls through. Dropped in there. Dropped over his stick. Quick shot here, back. Stepped in front there, and Tikara knocks it in deep for the Wolverines.
Nice play by Jake Russo there, jumping in the passing lane. Westwood had a nice little tic-tac-toe play going on there. Jake smelled it out, made a nice play.
Yeah, didn't really give him much to look at there. Some activity behind here. And Bartuka's able to tie it up there. Penalty has been killed by the Mustangs.
Sorry, I was going to say the whistle came in a good time for the Mustangs. They just got off the penalty kill there. It gives Coach Allen a chance to get his lines back to the way he wants them. And now that they're back at full strength, just gets them a chance to reset here.
So it looks like Dittmeyer and Sharkey. And then works the save around here to Ledger. Ledger sends it back on to Carroll. Carroll looks in the center of the ice, able to click through. Sharkey gives chase. They will stay onside. Curled down there by Pizzuto. Pizzuto tries to get up, chipped out there by Jacobs. Battle on the far side. Pizzuto back behind the net to his D partner up there to McGough. McGough up ahead is able to clear the zone. Chased there by Curran. Curran pulls it down, tries to get behind his own net. Is able to get it up on there. Sharkey picks it up, loses an edge. Nice job of getting that puck out. So Dittmeyer will grab in behind for the Mustangs. On up ahead. Curran gets it. He's able to clear it out. No ice here. Sharkey gives chase. Pizzuto's down there first. And they'll set it up here. Up here to the new side to Hamilton. Hamilton takes a look. That's off of Spadorsha's skate and back into the Westwood zone. 17:02 left in the first. Mustangs holding on to a 1-goal lead. Puck shot right back in by Leiden. Look to center up there, off of the skate, picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton goes far side there to Fahey. Fahey in front, blocked down there by Bartuka. Picked up here. Tolman takes a look, continues to push his way forward. Here's Horsfeld here. He dumps it in. Leiden will chase for the Mustangs, up on ahead to Spadorsha. He's hit there by Fahey. Trying to get the puck out. They're able to. As Mateer gathers it up for the Mustangs. Sends in, he's got Kidd. Shot wide. Kidd chases and tries to cycle in and back behind him. Pulled out there by Horsfeld. And then Brendan Fay picks it up, and he starts to circle up this way. Looked for Horsfeld, but he wasn't able to connect. Mateer gathers back up, and he zips it back in. Just under 16 minutes left here in the first. Mustangs again with that 1-0 lead on Eddie Carroll's goal. Oh, separated. That was a nice job there by Ledger to stick that stick there to intercept that pass. And O'Leary will take the face-off.
Nice flow to this game so far, Mark. As we commented, kind of joked about the not a whole lot of whistles in a typical girls game, but this game's got a pretty nice flow to it so far.
It has, and it looks like Westwood has, certainly settled down. Obviously, you lead that first goal, and the Wolverines have appeared to settle down and kind of they're getting their flow, but the Mustangs are still also dictating some play. So both teams kind of getting their skates ready to go. Intercepted there by Dittmeyer. Dittmeyer will bring it back in. He'll get the shot away. Again, O'Leary loses it initially on the glove side there. That's something maybe to keep an eye on, Sean. That's a couple times I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's kind of popped back out on him.
Yeah, he seems to struggle a little bit with his rebound control, Mark. I agree, which, again, you think the coaches would be telling him to just get the puck to the net.
And I say that having never actually played goal, so the fact that you can actually get a glove on it is certainly much more than I can do. That's a great stretch pass there.
A driveway goalie doesn't count? Street hockey doesn't count?
So Wolverines putting some early pressure on here, some battling behind Bartuka. Mustangs were able to come away with it. Up there to Allen. Allen's able to get it up. Back here, the Wolverines reset. Up here, Nolte was able to knock that one in. And Rousseau will take control behind his own net. Takes a look up here on the far side. Spadorski tries to sneak it up to him. It's a streaking Rousseau here all by himself, but that's a great little shot there.
It's another one, Mark. I'm not crazy about that to that rebound. He kind of left it out there. I'm agreeing with you now as I'm watching it. I mean, that puck should have been directed back to the corner, not out to the sidewall the way it was.
And maybe, certainly your coaches will be saying that, noticing those kind of things is, as that shot comes in, the second man has to go right towards that net because you never know what's going to be there. So the hand pass here in the Westwood zone will bring it all the way down. So we'll step in against Foley. 14:32 left in the first. And they're both going to get waved, I think. A little stick action there. So Spadorsha will now face off against Jacobs. One there, right in the middle. Rousseau's trying to get his stick on it. Still able to. Little poke there. Another shot there. And again, those are coming right off this way. So you send in that odd man there. Great pinch here by Tolman. Tolman looks in front. Swept aside. Nice pinch there by George Tolman. Wolverines able to take it there, but just off sides.
Yeah, I like the way that George aggressively jumped on into that play. They're trying to create a little offense.
Yeah, he did not hesitate. I know he's got himself a couple goals this year. He had a big hit last night against Ashland. So yeah, George has been just playing with more and more confidence as the season continues to wear on. Again, just a junior, so. Mustangs work here. Puck's able to get in on net. Bartuka makes the save. Leaves it here for Leiden. Leiden again, kind of with a little head of steam. Same thing here, another defenseman jumping right in. Leiden looks in front, slides it right through him again, but picks up the puck there. Great job by Leiden here. Circled nicely. You had Broderick there on the backside, not able to finish that one. Broderick continues to work. Looks for Leiden up. That's too bad. It's a good look.
It was a really nice look. It's too bad.
Quick little here, picked up by McGough. McGough will chip it back in. Colin Fahey chases, as does Horsfall. Westwood changing out their D. Puck right back in. Shea's able to chip at it. Horsfall's able to keep it in. Gets the turnaround shot there, kind of loose. But Bartuka's able to.
It's like Brendan's been fighting. Brendan's been fighting the rebounds a little bit down there too. He's got to get those rebounds under control. He's had a couple that he's been fighting a little bit. again, it's part of talking about, the repetitions and shaking off the rust, and it's it's tough to get in a groove when you get cancellations and everything else. So
yeah, exactly. Yep. But yeah, again, something off. That I'm sure Westwood's going to keep an eye on if this puck is loose. Nice D-to-D pass there as Chikara is able to put that on net. Bartuk will get the leg pad on it. Poked around up here. Nolte will keep it in for Westwood. Trying to hit Curran on the long pass, not able to do so. Sharkey chips it in. Picked up there high off the glass by Dyson. Mustangs had to clear the zone. Kara's driving here, number 24. Continues to drive. Gets a quick snapshot off. Bartuka was strong to the task on that one. Good, strong work there by John Chikara.
Saw that coming. Got to stick up a little high. What's the number 24 for Westwood? What's his name?
Oh, yeah, that was Chikara, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he made a real nice, strong rush to the net there and snapped off a nice shot. And he and George kind of got tangled up, and then George just got to stick a little high.
So Sullivan goes for the hook.
I'm sorry, I had it wrong.
Yeah. No, I thought I saw it coming as well when I saw the whistle go up, because you could see both 24s, their 6 were going up, and I thought that was what the call was going to be.
Oh,
but
apologies there.
They must have picked up Sullivan for something, I guess, maybe behind the play.
Jack's probably yelling at us in the truck.
Yeah, he thought it was going to be him. So anyway, the Mustangs now will go on their first power play. 12:30 left here in the first. 1-0 lead, holding on to that one. So the big kill here for the Wolverines. Rousseau works it up here on the near side. Takes a step in, snap. Ooh, that was a nice shot. I don't think O'Leary saw that to the very last minute. Leiden will slip it up to Leiden. He'll try to get it back down. Nobody there. Horsfield's able to get it. And right into the Westwood bench. That's a lucky break there, obviously, for the Mustangs, Sean, is Horsfeld had a nice look to be able to send that all the way down.
Well, it's nice, Coach. Coach has got the luxury of having a few 3-year senior starters on the team on the power play, and Jake Russo and Jack Leiden. There's certainly it certainly benefits the power play a lot having a couple older guys on the power play.
Yeah, and then you add in someone again like the freshman Eddie Carroll right here, number 28. So you've got learning and whatnot. Here's another nice shot there by Leiden, again getting through a screen high up on the glass here, and Westwood's able to clear, and they'll get the change. 1:14 left in Sullivan's hook, and 11:42 left in the first. Mustangs ahead again, 1-0. Eddie Carroll's early goal, the difference right now. Mustangs come into the Westwood zone, looking right there, looking right in front. Trying to pick up Broderick, he couldn't finish it. And not able to do it is Chikara clears it all the way down. Bartuka will leave it for Ledger.
Excuse me, I was going to say, it looked like Russo was going to hold the puck, and then he just tried to feather a small, quick pass through the slot there. I like that play.
Yep.
Just didn't connect.
So Kidd through center ice here. He'll snap one off there, kind of changes direction a little bit. Goes wide. Ledger with a pinch in. Almost there, saved in by Mateer, but not able to do so. Tolman takes it here. He'll turn the other way. 24 seconds left in the man advantage for the Mustangs. Some nice shots so far early on for the Mustangs through some screens, but Wolverines have since settled down. Kidd will take it from behind with 10 seconds left in the man advantage. Leaves it there for Tolman. Tolman off but head to Mateer. All the way across for Ledger here. Starts to change direction. Doesn't get all the way through. Ledger again. Changes direction but goes just wide. All even here as the Wolverines were able to kill it off.
Yeah, I think we Mustangs let a good opportunity kind of slip away there, Mark. They really didn't get a good look at the net there in that power play.
So Wolverines out here as Nolte brings it out, tries to go around Ledger. Ledger staples him out of the way. Nolte back in, dips it here in the near corner. Nolte works it, tries to cycle it back down, is able to do so. Tolman battles in there. Holzfold comes away with it. Looks to right in the center slot there. That didn't happen. And here comes where you can just see the speed of Jake Rousseau. Boy, he was just quick down there to that puck. Spidorsha picks it up. Lost there, but not all the way up. Leiden's able to keep that in. Spidorsha tries to angle it with the sticks. change his direction. Can't do so, but Fahey comes out with it for Westwood, up and into the Westwood bench.
Yeah, you kind of saw that coming. Jake had a good head of speed coming through center ice, and you saw that defenseman chugging along, and I could see that one coming. Good hustle there by Jake. He actually did a nice job of turning that puck over. Had a little 4-on-2 there. Unfortunately, the puck rolled up on Nick Spodorska's stick, and we couldn't get a good opportunity to score there.
So Dittmeyer here lined up with Tommy Dooley here, number 6. Oh, I'm sorry, Brendan Allen, number 6. So Dittmeyer will take it behind the net. Leaves it there, on up to Allen. Wolverines keep it in up top.
Yeah, the coach has been rotating the third line wingers. He's got Tommy Dooley and
Pickles had a goal
Allen
last night. Senior. Looks like that's going to be here, a penalty going up against the Wolverines again here, I think. You're going to interference here on McGough. So just like that, 8:59 now left here in the first. The Mustangs go right back on the power play. See what they can do now. Still holding on to that 1-0 lead based on Eddie Carroll's first goal, like within the first minute. So get that power play unit back out here as Kidd faces off. And they're able to clear right away. Coach Allen and Coach Folan have to get out of the way of that one as it ricochets off the front of the Mustang bench. So back here behind the no net, Kidd comes out, gains the blue line through center. And he's just canceled off there, right? Nice job here, and Faye's able to come away with it. Short-handed bid here. Get a stick on it, and that just heads wide. And a broken piece of lumber there. He's going to leave that. Puck comes all the way back in here. Barchuka's able to make that save. A little fast and furious pace here, Sean, at the beginning of this power play.
Yeah, unfortunately, Miles Kidd didn't get that puck into the zone there. It's tough turning that puck over right there on that blue line. You got to get that puck in deep to get
exactly.
To get set up.
I'm sure, I saw what he was trying to do, but yeah, you're just going to run into traffic like there, and that you're just not going to get through that many guys.
You hate to dump it in because you kind of give possession away, but sometimes you just got to dump it and chase it.
Well, then you just look at the play right there by Rousseau. He got this far, he saw where he was, and he dumped it in all the way.
And there's the problem with dumping it in as well, because then they just retrieve it and ice it. So it's it's tough, but we got to get entry here. We got 45 seconds left. We got to get entry into the zone and set it up a little bit. And it looks like our problem, Mark, is through the neutral zone here. We just can't get it through the neutral zone.
So Tolan picks it up here. He's able to bring that puck in. Blocked down there nicely by Dyson. Tolman back behind the net, but that one's going to zip all the way out. As Kidd will pick it up here, leaves it for Ledger. 23 seconds left in McGough's interference call. Kidd works his way through there. It's blocked down. Loose comes here into the near corner. Up and all the way out. So 10 seconds left.
That's going to pretty much do it for another lackluster power play there for the Mustangs. And again, Mark, I hate to keep talking about it, but lack of practice and everything else, it just leads to inconsistency on the special teams.
Mustangs here trying to get this last one. 6:50 left in the first. Back to even strength. Goes to far side there. Picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan tries to work his way through Ledger. Sullivan continues to hold it. Looks up front here to the top of the key. Picks up to Kara. Blocked there nicely by Mateer. Just misses him. He had Mateer and he was trying to send him. And he just couldn't connect. Hobson picks it up there for the Mustangs. Now you got odd numbers here, right in front. O'Leary's able to shove that one away. Kind of hear some pressure here by the Mustangs. Shot triples high wide. Looks like it might have hit the post or something on the way in there. Kidd tries to take a swing at it. He's not able to connect. Quick one across to Shea. Shea takes a shot. That hits the pad, rolls up, and couldn't quite get it out. Once again, able to keep it in there is Leiden. They work back behind, work from behind. Back up here to Shea on the near side. Shea backhands it nicely, dumps it in for 5:55 left here in the first half. Mustangs still with that 1-0 lead. Picked off there by Hamilton. Hamilton gets a shot in on Bartuka, but he's able to make the save. Sean, that was just a huge flurry of activity going on down there.
Right, I was just going to say that was probably the best flurry the Mustangs have had all period there. Nice board work over there by Broderick. He did a nice job of possessing the puck. He set up a nice pass to Jared Shea. Leiden had a nice play over there, so there was just really nice zone time there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think Coach Allen had to be pleased with that little series right there and see if they can kind of continue that up here. Tolman works down with Horsfall. Horsfall's able to come away with it. Looks on up top there for Petuza. Petuza takes a shot, goes just wide. Horsfall swings it. Up in front, nobody there. Tolman's able to intercept. Gets that quickly on ahead. Picked up there. Rousseau's able to get all the way through twice. Boom! Not able to bury it, but a good little effort there by Jake Rousseau. Westwood trying to clear their zone, not able to do so as Leiden works 1-on-3. McGough comes away with it. He stapled out 1-on-3. Rousseau will take it behind his own net, tries to get it up to Leiden right there, plays it off with his skate. He's hit for his troubles. 3 or 4 working on in there. They're going to let him play for a little bit, and then that's going to be it. And we'll get the whistle on that with 4:43 left in the first. A couple nice shifts there by, again, we've been calling Jake Rousseau's name quite a bit, but again, he's smart, heady player. He's got some speed, but he's also got some good hockey sense. He knows, again, Sean, when to dump things and when to try to carry stuff.
Absolutely, it was a really good shift.
So Guinero will take the draw for the Wolverines. He wins it back. Shot blocked down there, picked up by Curran. Up here to Leiden. Leiden runs in, but he's ridden off there by the defenseman. Curran backhands it back in. Picked up there as Dittmeyer walks out with it. Stopped by O'Leary. Dittmeyer battles behind the net. Staples his man up there. Puck comes free. Nice little move there to the middle of the ice. Goes far side there as Sullivan picks it up. Sullivan will get the shot high. Zips into the far corner. Nolte battles in for the Wolverines. He's picked up there by Ledger. Puck comes free. Nolte's still trying to get it. He loses it there as Curran comes away with it. Kind of losing control there as Tikara is going to settle down for the Wolverines. It goes right back to Ledger. D to D, sharp on that far side there as Tolman gets it on up ahead to Dittmeyer. Ping-ponging around now, and Nolte comes away with it. Puts on the brakes. They'll get a quick change here as Nolte and the forwards will get a well-deserved change here. You got to watch out. You got a few guys out there. Good flick move here by Mateer. Hold on there. It was loose, but not able to finish it off.
And a really nice play there by Mateer. He came in with a head of steam. He got a nice shot at the net.
That's a great look there, too, by Tolman. Tolman went just wide, knowing Mateer was crashing in. And some great buzzing action here by the Mustangs as Broderick brings it around, and he's stapled hard to the near boards here. Kid battles with him, trying to find it there by the skates. Wolverines come away with it here. Jacobs carries on, tries to make a move towards the center of the net. That's loose in front, picked up there, couldn't get the handle on it. Mustangs come back this way. Mateer trying to go through, but they say, yeah, they've got to, you hear some people saying go, and I think, between Mateer and Broderick, they'd been out there, flying around for about a minute and change. They don't have much left in the tank.
No, that was a really good shift, though. Again, back to that play by Mateer. He did a really nice, kind of turned the Westwood defenseman around. He made a nice play coming in there, got a really nice shot on net. And I think it was, I'm not sure who it was. It almost had the rebound opportunity there, but it was a nice play.
Yeah, that was a good solid shift by that front line there. Give them a quick little break, catch their breath, and I'm sure they'll be right back. Shot right there quickly, in by Leiden, changes direction somewhat. Another quick shot in there, and that one is just on the short side.
It's like ever since that second power play, the Mustangs have turned up the heat here the last 4 or 5 minutes and gotten some really good zone time.
Yeah, this 5-on-5 seems to almost be better for them. Spidorsha's working on the far side there. He's still got it. Kick free, can't capitalize there. Worked here, there's Fahey's able to get that puck out. Fahey stays with it. He's going to take the shot off, never gets all the way through.
Nice poke check by Ledger there.
Brendan Fahey tries to pick it up, and Horsfall's got it here. He zips on over. Fahey's got it, trying to go back, and Bartuk is able to hold.
Nice job by Brendan swallowing that puck up.
Some
good time for a line change there.
Exactly, yep. So Kidd will bring his line back out with 1:57 left in the first. Mustangs again still 1-0 lead right now. Early goal by Eddie Carroll, the difference right now. Puck up top, is able to get it back out. Nolte will gather it up and get it right back in for the Wolverines. High up over Tolman. Tolman gives chase as Guerrero is able to pick it up as well. Kidd tries to get it out, is able to get it up quickly out. Nice job up there to Mateer. Mateer, shot there, that's up in front. And Kidd's not able to bury that one. You know, Sean, we were talking about O'Leary and some of the pucks that he's been leaving, you know, at angles. And that was an example right there where, boy, I tell you, Kidd was in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely. The puck just rode up on his stick a little bit, too. And again, another nice job by this line. This line's had pretty consistent pressure all game long.
So Kidd centers up here again with Broderick and Mateer. Westwood will get their line in. 1:30 left.
Same play, Mark.
Up top here, Carroll's trying to get a second one.
Same play, but
And
it got blocked.
That was when he
Same
got
play.
the first goal on, exactly right.
Miles won the face-off over to Broderick, back to Carroll. Same exact setup.
So Tolman gets it back to Carroll. Carroll gets it in nice and deep. Again, those are little plays like that the freshman made there that are, you know, they don't show up on score sheets, but when you get that puck in deep, good things happen. Mateer continues to work. He battles underneath. Kidd takes a quick shot. Good idea right there. O'Leary is strong to the task on that one. Under a minute now. Loose in front. O'Leary with a good leg save there, Sean. But again, some really nice pressure by the Mustangs here in this final minute and a half.
Tell you, Mark, I've been really impressed by this line. They've pretty much been bringing it the whole period. They've definitely have had the best scoring opportunities for the Mustangs all game long. They've had consistent zone pressure every time they've been out there.
Yeah, without question. And that, you know, for someone like Coach Allen and the rest of the squad to have that option, to have, you know, 2, maybe even 3 strong lines. They'll swap it out here as Nolte will come in for the face-off for the Wolverines. He's getting a little talking to by the ref, so he'll have to leave. Third choice for the Wolverines. I guess maybe, I don't know what that was, a mask issue or something like that, but needless to say, Nolte winds up with it anyway. Tries to get us all the way through. He's canceled out there as Leiden goes into the boards with him. Puck pokes out here. Spidor's is trying to get it. It's taken away there by Sullivan. Sullivan works back behind the net. Nolte tries to give chase. Leiden will come back this way, but picked up there by Sullivan. Sullivan takes it out of the face-off circle. Nolte will get it there. Looking to far side. Oh, he had Sullivan. That was a nice look there.
Wow, that was really set up nice. He didn't get good wood on that shot at all, but that was really set up nicely.
That really was. You saw Nolte come around the face-off circle here on that far side, and he looked across, and like I said, yeah, he had Sullivan right there, and he did not miss.
No, that had goal written all over it.
Yeah, exactly. So 24 seconds left here in the first. Mustangs still up 1-0. As Guillermo is going to be taking the draw here for the Wolverines against Kidd. Tangled up there at the skates. Ledger's able to come away with it. Taken up there by Broderick. Here comes those guys. Here come they come again. It's sitting there right in front.
Boy, he is leaving those rebounds right out there.
Right there. Chance for here for an odd mad rush. He's able to pick it out through. Guillermo picks it up there. 2 seconds left. Mustangs will just hold here. And that will do it for the first half of play. Eddie Carroll's goal is the difference so far, Sean, and you know that early goal there. We saw that second attempt, where almost like they had drawn it up, you know, the exact same way, where it wins back up there to the top and Carroll gets the shot off. So, you know, some great hustle back and forth. I think you're talking about that line of Broderick and whatnot having a really, really good first half.
No, I think the first half was everything we thought it was going to be. It was evenly played, really well played first half.
All right, well, we will be right back with second half action. Your score, 1-0 Norwood.
Hello everyone and welcome into the sports update for this week. My name is Brian Dunn and we are back with plenty of sports action to go through. Let's go team by team and break down all the action. To say boys basketball is on a tear this season would be a massive understatement. The Mustangs sit at 5-2 with a strong performance against Holliston at home to round out the weekend. They did suffer a tough defeat over at Westwood to bring them to a Friday night showdown against the Wolverines over at Nolette Johnson Court. Girls hockey battled some COVID complications the past few weeks, but picked up right where they left off with a 2-0 victory over Hopkinton this past Wednesday. Marissa Cataldo and Jenna Nauman were the goal scorers for the Mustangs, and Lily Newman was the shutout effort as the girls improved to 2-2 on the year. Gymnastics hosted their first meet of the season against the Norton Lancers. The Mustangs competed hard in a tough decision and lose to the Norton Lancers 137.85 to 137.5 over at Broderick Gymnastics. Swim and dive virtually competed against Dedham last Friday. Norwood had a first place finisher in every event held and had a strong showing to beat the Marauders by a final tally of 114-36 for the girls and 109-38 for the boys. And that's the recap for sports this week. Earlier in the week, AJ Quetta, a hockey player for Bishop Feehan, suffered a very serious injury. The hockey community is looking to come together in hopes to raise funds for his recovery. For those who want to help, you can make a donation to a GoFundMe page we will link in the description of this video when it airs on social media. Or you can search Help Pay for AJ's Hospital Treatment and Recovery on GoFundMe.com. I'll talk to you next week.
Come on. Yes, I think it's going to win.
Norwood Community Media produces weekly live coverage of government meetings, sports games, town events, and much more. You can access all of our live content on our live stream at norwoodcommunitymedia.org. Here's how it works. Type norwoodcommunitymedia.org into your web browser. This takes you to our website where there are 3 options of live stream to watch. Our community live stream carries Norwood news, Norwood High School sporting events, and other town events. To access news bulletins and event reminders, please visit our bulletin board live stream. For live coverage of local government meetings, you can visit the government live stream page. Once you've decided which stream you need, simply click the box with the title and then click the play button that appears and you will be watching live NCM coverage. Thank you for choosing your home for all things Norwood, Norwood Community Media.
Norwood Community Media, your home for all things Norwood.
Back here getting ready for the second half action, and Sean, we'd mentioned, I was just talking to Tony Spadorcia in terms of, the parents being allowed back in here, and, we're both hockey parents and whatnot. It's just got to be, a pleasure for them to be able to watch their kids play in person.
It definitely is, and it takes a little time for the parents to shake the rust off, too. I think it took Tony a few minutes to actually heckle the ref and say something, so... we've all been there, so
exactly.
It's all poking fun. But anyways, no, it is great to see the parents, and of course, you miss watching your kids. I'm sure, I couldn't imagine watching my son in his last year or two on, having to watch it all on television. So it's great that they're here with the chance to watch the game. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think, and we mentioned this during the girls' broadcast and whatnot, in terms of what NCM and the other cable access companies have been able to do in various towns. For example, obviously they're parents of seniors for Westwood who could have easily made this little trip across, to this facility to see their sons play tonight. But, hopefully they're able to watch it, give them at least a chance to see the games. But you're right, someone like you could imagine your son Matthew just recently graduated. Well, recently, a couple years ago. But
Right.
imagine if he had, you've been watching Matthew in his last year.
Couldn't imagine that. It's got
Nope.
to be pretty rough. But
Right.
like I said, the good news is there's a game today and they're playing. I saw Coach Allen before the game. He asked me how I was doing. I said, great. I said, how you doing? He said, great. And he said, I'm coaching a hockey game
There you
today.
go.
And I said, that's the way to look at it. So
Yep.
Coach had the right attitude. He was just happy to be here at the rink, happy to be with the kids. And I got to tell you, it's been a year. Obviously, we talked about the playoff game last year. It's been a year since I've watched a high school boys game.
Yeah.
Since that last game. And I'm mildly impressed by the pace of the play. It's a
Yep.
really
Yes.
good high school hockey game this
For sure.
afternoon.
Yep.
The kids are playing hard. Again, they're playing well. It's looks pretty normal out there.
Oh yeah. And it is interesting because we talk about the move to the TVL, and certainly there was always that Walpole-Norwood rivalry, and there still is obviously for hockey. But I think that this Norwood-Westwood one has really become kind of a thing that's been really enjoyable in terms of the work that these two teams put in.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a couple of rivalries that are definitely brewing in the TVL for Norwood. Westwood is obviously one, being the closest. Obviously, the Hopkinton town always seems to have good competitive teams. So there's definitely a couple, but for sure, I don't know that you could ever replace Walpole. But
Right.
I think Westwood's definitely is gonna be a good rivalry for the years to come.
And I know that Coach Allen has certainly scheduled anyway. Their final game will be against Dedham, so you can always at least keep that crosstown rivalry going as well.
Yeah, I forgot Dedham as well. It's kind of funny. We talked about this new rink that we've finally been in, the Skating Club of Boston, and it's going to be quite interesting when we do play Dedham and/or Westwood for the first time with unlimited fans to see people are going to be lining around this rink because it's not that big. It's going to have a pretty good feel to it, I think, once full crowds are allowed back in.
I think you're right. You get a Saturday afternoon matinee here, Saturday evening matchup, and when the players were coming out here for the first time, but at the start of the game with the music going, and you got a full house in here. This place really could be rocking this time next year. So we are ready here to get underway as the Mustangs holding on to that 1-0 lead on Eddie Carroll's early goal. And once again,
Yeah, boy, it seems like it was ages ago that we scored that first
really
goal.
does,
It was
yeah.
about a minute into the game, and sometimes you never feel like it's going to be a 1-0 game, right? But who knows?
Right. So we'll see if the Mustangs can get another one here early as well. As Rousseau battles, able to leave it there to Leiden trying to get it through.
The
Everything's
ice
a little
is
sticky
the ice
here.
surface is a little wet
Yeah.
here.
That puck you can just see the area where the high up off the blocker there is ledger shot, but you can see.
Mark, the thing that used to drive me absolutely nuts as a coach is I absolutely hated when the ice surface was too wet to start a period and the puck didn't slide. It absolutely drove me nuts.
Yeah, you can see Spadorsha right down there and a couple of the other Mustang players. They're just trying to take their sticks to at least wipe that water away because, you could just see that puck was just not going anywhere.
It's unfortunate because I think Nick and Jake both had a good opportunity and they both skated over the puck.
So a question here about where the face-off is. Because the puck went off of, so I think whatever Allen and talking over there to Coach Siebert, the third-year coach for Westwood, trying to figure out, there's a question there as one of the players is coming in. Not quite sure what's going on. I think Coach Allen calling for something over there on the far side.
Well, we got a little break in the action. We'll give a shout out to those boys out at Nod Hall watching the game today.
I understand. Yeah, we are going all the way out to Notre Dame this afternoon. That's kind of exciting. I'm sure that they probably got various homework and studies that they have to get to, but taking some time otherwise to watch.
Well, I
us
guess
here on NCM.
if I was a funny guy like Fleming, I'd have something funny to say during this little break here. But I'm not a very funny guy, so I don't have too much to say here. So we're just gonna fill the time as best we can.
So just been told that the trainer is over there. I'm not quite sure exactly what we've got going on.
What happened?
I don't know. The trainer, Jack Tolman is telling us that the trainer is behind the Westwood bench, but everyone seems to be kind of having their focus out here. So I don't know if there was something maybe with one of the Westwood players I think he's behind the bench right now. I can kind of see one of the coaches might be looking at him. So, well, if nothing else, Sean, this will at least give some of the water a chance to freeze up from the Zamboni going around. Certainly, I guess why we have this moment, we can thank some of obviously the sponsors here for Norwood Hockey, without whose help certainly all of the monies and the time that they give certainly help the program. And one that certainly needs to be mentioned is our silver sponsor, Vincent Diorio Engineering, who is a Jake Russo super fan, and certainly he's been watching Jake tonight, and Jake's had himself quite a game thus far. So whatever was necessary. I can look across there. They're working on one of the Westwood players, something on his back. Looks like that was Dyson that they're looking at. So quick in here, back to action. Snap shot off there by Sullivan as Bartuk was able to turn it away. Shot there from the point, does not get all the way through. Westwood here with some early pressure. Mustangs come back this way. This puck is knocked back in there by McGough. All the way around as Nolte chases into the near corner. Pinned up there. Spidorsha tries to kick it free. He's not able to do so. Nolte works around behind it. Up on top there to McGough. McGough will take the shot. Ooh, changes direction there. Knocked down nicely. McGough sneaks in again. Bothered there by Spidorsha, but it comes all the way across. Some early pressure here as they're able to lift it out. Spidorsha tries to kick it and then tries to wave at it to get itself in, and he's not able to do so. Spidorsha looks to make a change, and he hops off as Mateer picks it up there. Once again, that looks like there's that area right there, Sean, where those pucks are coming to die right there in the middle.
Yeah, the surface is still a little bit wet here, Mark. It's leading to a little bit of choppy play here. While we got a break in the action, I was looking at my phone. I got a text from my old buddy Morgan Donahue, a great Westwood hockey player back in his day. And Morgan's father, Charlie, was one of the pioneers of the Norwood High School team. And I don't know if Morgan's had a chance to come into the rink and see the photo of his dad on the Norwood mural there. But as we were talking about at the girls' game, that mural is pretty impressive.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And Morgan, if you get a chance, come see your dad's old team there. It's quite an impressive tribute to those early Norwood teams with that mural.
It really is. Yeah, I mean, you look at where we are now in terms of these young men and women skaters, and the people that got them here. This storied history of the programs is just really well represented in that mural. So Mustangs go on. I think they're on the man advantage here. It might have been a delay of game or maybe too many men, but anyway, so the Mustangs have the man advantage here early on. Up here to Carroll. Carroll dumps it down low. Again, those pucks aren't getting in that zone very deep. Comes back up here to Carroll on the backhand. Sends it back in. Kid here on the half wall. Walks out to the top of the face-off circle. Drops it down low. Mateer strong right there, but O'Leary's able to cover that up. So face-off will come off here to O'Leary's right. 1:40 left in the man advantage. 20 minutes, 39 seconds left in the game. Mustangs again 1-0. Shot up there, deflected as Mateer tries to chase after it. He works in the corner with Broderick. They battle with Fahey. All three battle there. Mateer comes away with it. Comes to the face-off circle, goes far side up there to Leiden. Leiden holds, dumps it down deep. McGough will pick it up for the Wolverines, and he'll be able to flip that all the way out. Comes down here, and Broderick will leave it for Leiden. Leiden backwards up there to Carroll. Carroll carries, backhands on up ahead to Broderick. Icing call here.
Just can't seem to get in the flow in these power plays, Mark. I don't know what it is. You've had such nice, good pressure 5-on-5, and we get onto the power play. We just can't seem to get good zone entries, and I just can't seem to get good possession. And again, I think it does come back to the point that I made a couple times about it's without a lot of practice time, without practicing the power play, it's really, really hard to execute well.
So the icing call goes against the Mustangs, and the face-off comes down here off to Bartuka's right. Just under a minute left in the man advantage. Tolman will take it behind the net. Ridden off there by Giarno. Ledger tries to get a hold of it. He's not able to do so. Fay gets the shot off. Stop back down there. Rousseau will bring it up on ahead here. Gains the far side. Dips the shoulder, sends in behind the net. Comes out to the top circle, heads up to Ledger, just pops off his stick, and just pops out there. And the assistant coach is able to duck out of the way on that one. Well, you got to be paying attention.
Very casually ducked, too. It
Yeah.
didn't even phase him. He just kind of moved over a little bit, and the puck zipped past his
Yep.
ear.
Again.
Again, if it was me, I would have been
Cowering underneath.
dropping down under the boards.
So 28 seconds left here as the Mustangs try to get their power play going. Tolman will start it up here. Swings it on in, gets it in deep. Picked up by Takara. And that'll pop all the way out. Ledger will chase down here. Bartuka will leave it for him. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. 19:06 left in the game. Mustangs with the 1-0 lead. Goal early on by Eddie Carroll within the first minute of the game has been it so far. Nice defense there by Chikara. Tries to get it through, pinned in there by Rousseau. Rousseau leaves it for Spadorcia. Spadorcia comes from the backside. Nothing there as Nolte's able to secure for the Mustangs. Quickly up on ahead to Guillermo. He gains the blue line here. Ridden out there by Ledger, stick on stick. Quick there in the slot, quick shot off there by Nolte, but right in the breadbasket of Bartuka.
That's a quick bang play there, and a nice shot by the Westwood player. The nice thing about that is Brendan was really high up on his crease on that mark. He didn't give him anything to shoot at, so nice job to Brendan, kind of coming out to the top of the crease and making that save.
Yeah, he got real big right there. Quick shot here, that'll whistle wide.
That's the word I was looking for. He got big. I like that.
Yep.
Spoken like a true goalie's father. He got big. I love it.
He got big. Wolverines here trying to get it in. Down deep to Hamilton. Hamilton comes all the way around. Sharkey ridden down there. Check clean.
Yeah,
they
the
play on.
Norwood coach is looking for a call there. A little bit of hit from behind, but they didn't get it.
Goff gets it here for Wolverines, trying to get up on the head here. Quick spring to Hamilton. Hamilton toe drag there, trying to use Shea as a screen. Shot high and wide.
Would have liked to seen the Westwood player take that puck wide, Mark. I didn't love that toe drag to the middle there.
Yeah, you wait yourself right into traffic there, as opposed to maybe pulling Shea wide. And Shea's able to pull that one in deep. D to D here for the Wolverines. Gets in the skates of Pizzuto. He's able to get to the D partner, and they try to get the puck out. Picked up there by Junior Foley. He'll chase on in. Tries to take out Leiden. Good strong hit there on Curran. Dumped in the far corner there by Dittmeyer. Mustangs.
Norwood getting a
pressing
change here.
Good little poke check there by Kidd. Kidd's able to keep it in. But they weren't able to get out there on the far side, so they call it on the offsides. Coach Allen respectfully appears to disagree with the call, but looks like it will stand, and the play was offsides. We'll come outside here for the face-off. 17-10 left in the game. Kidd wins the face-off here. As Ledger's able to get that puck in deep. Backhanded around there by Takara. Comes back this way. Takara reverses direction. Quickly on up ahead to Fay. Fay tries to hit Horsfall right there. He's unable to do so. Wolverines regather in their own end. Pop there. Horsfall again kind of loses control. Picked up there by Fay. Fay loses, comes back this way. Back on the fourth action right here through the neutral zone. This time Fay gets it here. Once again unable to get out. And they will be offsides as they are dragged offsides. Looks like a lot of just kind of movement here in the neutral zone, Sean, and neither one time can kind of get that offense going.
Like I said, I think that first half had a nice flow to it. We've been a little choppy here in the second half. Neither team can kind of seem to get much in the way of offensive opportunities or zone time here.
So Rousseau will step out with his line with Leiden and Spadorcia up front, with Shea and Tolman here in the back. So we've had a few difficulties here early on between communications in terms of calls and locations of face-offs. And I thought that was an offsides call, and now apparently it's going to go into the Norwood zone.
Well, Coach Allen's definitely hot about something. I think.
Now we got somebody. Now you got somebody going in the box. So I can't tell if this is a penalty situation.
I think one ref had a penalty and one ref had offsides, I believe.
That's what I thought. I thought it was an offsides call because it was stood up there, but for whatever reason, Kidd is in the box.
So we get our first look at the Westwood power play here today, Mark.
So already you can hear there's just a little bit of discussion, a little bit of chirping between the Norwood bench and the referees, and Coach Allen better be careful because they will they'll call another bench minor here. So you're right. We'll take a look here. The Wolverine power play for the very first time tonight. Big kill here for the Mustangs. Ahead 1-0 with 16:20 left. Unable to get it out, and they're able to clear it on that occasion. Wolverines will have to clear the zone, and they're able to do so. Tolman will take it back and whistle it all the way down. Boy, I tell you, there's that speed of Rousseau as he's able to beat the man there, and he's going to burn off some time here. Just some great work by Jake Rousseau as he ties up 3 Westwood guys with his work. You look here to get a quick change here as Nolte comes through center ice. Gains the blue line. Looking for someone cutting through, is unable to do so. Lost an edge there. Tolman, and he's able to clear it as well.
Actually, I stand corrected, Mark. This is Westwood's second power play to this afternoon.
Oh, okay, yeah. And Westwood just having trouble getting themselves organized and getting themselves started. Puck over there, Tolman once again. Able to knock it back down in. 50 seconds left here in the man advantage for the Wolverines. Oh, and it looks like we're going to get Broderick here on Horsfall. So it looks like the Wolverines are going to have a 2-man advantage for 48 seconds, Sean.
It's going to be hit from behind, Mark, is what the call is going to be. We got a bunch of people kind of disagreeing with the call, but the unfortunate thing, Mark, is if the referee's standing right there and you hit somebody square in the back of the numbers, they're going to call it.
Yeah, and it was one of those, Sean, it really took place right in front of us here. We saw it. Horsfall had his, basically his back to the ice, and Broderick was square to the numbers. So now the Mustangs find themselves in quite a situation here, again, with a 2-man situation. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for 48 seconds. So Horsfall will take the draw here. So they got to get the clock right. Wait, we'll put that penalty up there because I think they got it at 2:20, and while I'm sure Westwood would love to have the extra 20 seconds on Broderick's penalty, I don't think they're going to get it. So one drawn back up here. As McGough is able to keep it in, he holds it here, comes across D to D, picked up there by Pizzuta. Quick shot there, changes quick direction. Snapped in front, not able to get out. Wolverines hold it in. Horsfall takes it here on the near wall up front. Quick shot there, big again by Broderick. Puck still loose. Mustangs able to get control there, and that's a nice little roll there, Sean, as that went off the dasher.
Nice save there by Brendan Bartuka.
Yep.
We've often commented on our broadcast, the best penalty killer's got to be your goaltender sometimes.
Horsfall here picks it up, number 22, goal scorer from last year's overtime win for Westwood. Changes direction, walks in the slot here. Kind of missed a connection there with Fahey. Back up top here. Mustangs get 1-man back.
Nice block there by Tolman.
Tolman's able to get it free to Spinorsha. Spinorsha here takes the shot. He's got Rousseau coming in. And that's driven just wide. Nice little job there by Rousseau as he's able to glove that puck down.
It was a nice play by Nick Spinorsha. He knew he had Rousseau coming a little bit behind him, and he kind of dogged the puck a little bit and opened up into some open ice and waited for Jake to come. So good awareness there from Nick Spinorsha.
Once again, Horsfall tries to go through everybody, and he's dispossessed. Puck comes back here. 50 seconds left in the man advantage. Mustangs have killed off the first penalty, and they still have Broderick's to deal with here. Shot there, snapped off, and nice pad save there by Broderick as Spinorsha's able to get his way through. Left it across very nicely there to Kidd. Kidd off of the crossbar right there.
Wow, another really nice play by Nick. That's 2 great plays in the same shift.
And that was a great little look there by Nolte. Tried to spring Sullivan. It was just offsides. But you're right, Sean. Back to Spadorsha's play. What a fantastic look and a fantastic pass.
Really nice play. Again, really great awareness there. Really super nice soft pass over to Kidd coming down the middle, and would that go off the crossbar in the post at the same time?
Yeah. And then right back this way. Face-off comes into the Westwood zone. On that pass there, they just really...
In all the excitement, we're still down a man for 30 seconds here.
Exactly, yeah. It almost feels like it's still even strength as the chances the Mustangs have had here. So 30 seconds left in the man advantage for Westwood. As Nolte brings it out here, quickly on over to Giarno. That's whistled in there. Bartuca will stop it there. Go up on ahead, Sullivan keeps it in. He'll take the shot, changes direction, but goes wide as Ledger's able to get it up. Pulled out there. Once again here, Broderick out of the box. Oh! Once again, a great look over there as Kidd couldn't finish it off. But some nice work back and forth here. Seams are back to even strength here as Ledger gets it away. Some great work here by the Mustangs.
Mark, that was a really nice executed 3-on-1. Broderick did a really nice job of setting up Kidd. Nice save by the goaltender.
And Broderick's able to get it up ahead to Mateer. Mateer's shot is whistles high and wide. And right now, the Mustangs are buzzing. 12:36 left here in the game. Mustangs holding on to that 1-0 lead. Just killed off a 5-on-3.
Well, Kidd's had two sterling chances here in the last couple of minutes.
And it has been some fantastic action here by the Mustangs as Nolte's shot is gobbled up fairly easily by Bartuca. But boy, you're right, Sean. There were some terrific rushes here on those, especially on a PK. You're just looking to try to, get it out of your zone. And the Mustangs had at least 2, if not 3, good scoring opportunities, being down a man. So we'll see what they can do here for the rest of the time. Puck just can't quite get out.
Now it's 3-on-1 development.
3-on-1 here. That whistles all the way around, picked up there by Curran. Curran battles. Dittmeyer picks it up there, comes this side. Trying to get it up there. Tolman, he's able to keep it back in. So Dyson will take it from behind, tries to get it up and out. Blocked nicely there by Shea. Still can't quite get it. Sharkey's able to keep it in. D here for Westwood. Quickly up on ahead to Hamilton. Hamilton will tee it up. Rising shot there. Bartuca's able to see that one all the way in. Nice little shot there.
Halfway through the second half here, Mark, and again, it's like Norwood's had certainly the better the play and the better the opportunities here.
Without question. They really have, tuned it on here in the last. It almost seemed that that 5-on-3 seemed to wake them up, and so we'll see what they can do now at even strength. As Ledger takes it around behind, tries to get it up to Leiden. He's stapled there by Fay. Comes back this way. Russo tries to get it around. Back to Ledger. Looks up ahead to Spadorsha. That one just sneaks right through here as Rousseau's able to pick it up, picks up that head of steam. Short side there, save again. Puck's still loose. Oh, it was right there. Smart play there by Rousseau as he's able to snap that puck in. Leiden travels high, but Ledger pinches in. I don't know, Leiden comes to pick up the defense from back there. Rousseau continues to work. Flips high. Fahey tries to get it there for Westwood. Horsfall comes away with it. 2-on-3. Horsfall goes in deep, brings it all the way around. Picked up there by Fay on the near side. Loses stick. Horsfall looks in the front, nobody there. Loose in front. Ledger comes away with it. Up ahead to Spadorsha. Spadorsha will tee that one up. Sent off inside by O'Leary. 10:30 left here in the game. Behind the look pass there. That's a dangerous one. That's loose sitting there in front. Mustangs once again just kind of buzzing here, Sean. And Westwood just can't seem to kind of get a handle on it, get control of the puck. And Guillermo's able to do so here, number 17. Westwood looking to get a change. Tolman picked up there by the defense. Taird looks to dump that in. Going here to the far side as Sullivan picks it up. He can't quite sneak through. Tolman gets it on up ahead there to Broderick. Broderick flips off ahead to Kidd. Kidd looking to get in that center. Far side there, high, whistles wide. Puck dips all the way around here. Tolman with a shot. Doesn't quite get all the way through. Really some good pressure here, Sean, by the Mustangs. Takara trying to pull it out there for Westwood. He's able to do so. Nolte's able to get it. Race there with Tolman. Nolte pumps the brakes. And right there is Bartuka. Not a bad play there by John Nolte, the senior. And again, that's a name I remember from last year. You know, good idea. You had, Tolman on you, and you just kind of pump the brakes, and you hope that the defender goes past you. But Bartuka, once again, he's been playing some terrific angles tonight, Sean.
Yeah, Brendan hasn't had to make a whole lot of tough saves, but he's made the saves he's had to make. He's played well this afternoon.
Yep. Solid there between the pipes. I know that he did a great job last night. I think Mikey Walsh had a chance to get between the pipes as well in last night's big win for the Mustangs. So goaltending not an issue for the Mustangs for the past several years. Rousseau trying to battle it out. Loses there. Shea on ahead to Leiden. Good look there. Back to Rousseau. Continues to work. Hep on there to Spidorcia. Spidorcia looks to make the move. Looks like it's down loose in front. And O'Leary's able to hold on to it.
Norwood's just steadily applied more and more pressure as this game has gone on. The ice surface has definitely been a little bit tilted here in the second half.
Yeah, and you can sense too, Sean, sometimes when you start to play like that, your confidence continues to build with every shift. And you can see these guys here, especially your forwards, are just starting to really fly to the puck. And they are working some very nice crisp passes here. Puck is flipped out. Fahey will beat them down to the front.
Nice play by Jared Shea there, covering the front net, breaking that pass up.
So Leiden will take it up here, tries to get it up ahead to Spidorcia, leaves it up there for Rousseau. Rousseau gains the blue line, tries to go around, unable to do so, short side there. Leaves it for Spidorcia behind the net, tries to play it off the back, and plays till you hear the whistle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the Westwood defenseman might take offense to that, but there was no whistle, so if that puck is sitting there on that doorstep, continue to go at it. So Mustangs here will get a full change. 8:30 left in the match. Still 1-0 Mustangs. Dittmeyer stents in with Allen and Dooley here on the far side. You can see these guys getting a little ice time here tonight too. There's Carroll's able to try to get it back in. Doesn't go all the way in deep. Allen tries to in off of Dooley. Dooley's got it right there in the front. Takes a shot there and up off. O'Leary's got to make the nice save there on Dooley's shot. Up there to Ledger. Ledger looking all the way through. It's a nice little shot there, Sean.
Really, another nice shot by Ledger. Again, that quick release, that quick snap to the net, right on the net, and the Westwood goaltender actually did a nice job of gobbling that one up, and he didn't let that rebound come out.
Yep.
He's actually settled down quite a bit. He's had a really good second period. He's had much better control of his rebounds in this second period. He's played really well. He's kept his team in the game.
Yeah, that's for sure. And again, he's this defense here has had to weather this Norwood storm as they have really come out here. And against Ledger here, the shot up off the stick there as Guillermo's out on top of Ledger, and the puck goes off of his stick and up into the netting. So face-off will come back here again to O'Leary's right. 8:03 left in the game. Mustangs again holding on to that 1-0 lead. This kid will take the face-off here. One back behind as Takara goes all the way around. Kept in. Nolte will give chase, but Ledger will drop in front of him. Strong hit there by Takara. But Kidd comes away with it. He cycles it back down. He's going to pick up Broderick on this side. Broderick looks in front. Picked off there. 2-on-2 coming back this way. As McGough comes through, takes the shot there. That was Sullivan on the shot, but once again, Bartuka's been strong tonight. He wasn't giving him anything.
No, it looks like the Westford players are shooting it right at him.
Yeah.
But it's more of Brendan's doing an excellent job of just, like to your point, you said it earlier, of playing big. He's just coming out and he's cutting down the angles, and he's doing a great job tonight.
So Tolman goes high up off the glass here. Puck skip past McGough. He'll have to go back and chase. There's Spidorcia right on him. He'll go D to D there for Pizzuto. Pizzuto tries to get it up and out. Cannot do so. Comes right back. Bouncing puck there. Spidorcia gloves it down nicely. Hit right there, no call there. Tolman takes it.
You know, you could have, they called that hit from behind on Broderick earlier. They certainly could have called that. That's pretty much the same play.
He's able to take the bounce here, snaps it off high. Strong shot there, but comes all the way out. McGough's going to have to set it back in. The Wolverines will have to regroup. And back in they go with 6:50 left in the game. Horsfall behind the net. Looks to go out front, nobody there. Horsfall continues with it. Walks up here in the near face-off circle. Up player to McGough. McGough will take it. That one goes wide. Battle there on the far side with Leiden. Rousseau sticks in. Comes out free to Horsfall. That's picked off there and Spidorcia takes possession, but he's dispossessed quickly there by Horsfall as well. Fay works in there. Shot there in the screen. Quick hop out back this way. McGough up to the top point again. That one shoots wide. Some good pressure here. Pizzuto steps in. Unable to finish, but here's the move here. No call there as Mateer is able to get through. Leaves that one in front. He's got, oh! Had Broderick right in front. He's able to get the glove down as O'Leary's got paddle down strong there. Moving in here, quick stop. And he's able to put it in! And he scores! Jack Leiden. Big goal right there, and you could just see, Sean, is that all those defensemen were just kind of pounding their way in on that one, and Leiden was in the right place.
Here's that line again. We've been talking about that line all day, but they had the pressure, and they finally able to convert on the goal. So good pressure by the Miles Kidd line, and it turned into a goal.
Yeah, they have been very impressive tonight. So that is a huge goal. As Leiden puts the Mustangs now up 2-0.
It's a big goal in this game today, Mark, because again, 2-0 is a pretty much better than 1, obviously.
So Mustangs here with a 2-0 lead. 5:30 left in the game. Let's see what the Wolverines can do now. Find themselves down 2.
Kind of had that feeling that Westwood was going to hang around long enough and just score a goal, so it was really great to get that second goal and take that 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and that sequence down there, Sean, again, you could just feel it as everything was collapsing all around O'Leary. And Leiden was not to be denied as he picks up the goal number 2. So Mustangs now sitting up here 2-0, and Spidorcia is able to keep it in here on the far side. That comes all the way up here to Ledger. Ledger will backhand it in. Roderick's able to hold it, brings it all the way back. The Mustangs will have to regroup. He'll take his time here as Ledger will just kind of whistle it in. Get a change over here. Spidorcia in front, still loose. And now they're starting to take a little exception to each other in terms of goalie stuff. So a little how do you do? How are you? And the old turn your gloves up, I don't understand it, ref, just is not going to get the call change. And so Dyson's going to go. And that, I think Sean right there, that's on Dyson's part, that's probably more of a frustration. You're only down 1, and now being down 2 is kind of a whole different situation.
You got to protect your goaltender too.
Yeah, and you have to protect the goaltender. Yep, exactly. So Mustangs will find themselves here on the power play. Question should be of where the face-off is. I was going to say.
Yeah, I think Nick was pointing to take the face-off down there. I'm not quite sure why they brought it out here.
Yeah, I don't know why it would have come outside. So face-off comes in here. Explanations given to the coaches. 4:47 left. And Dyson's 2-minute. So here's a big power play for the Mustangs, and a huge kill for the Westwood. Shot up there as Rousseau goes right into the breadbasket of O'Leary.
Not sure why they didn't blow that whistle.
And I
didn't really understand that.
It was a late whistle that came from the far side because I think Spidorcia and Guillermo were kind of tied up, and so I think they want to make sure that the tempers don't get out of hand. You talk about rivalries. And here you and I are behind the glass. And
I didn't duck, you did. I didn't duck, you did. Wish we had that on camera.
So Rousseau will take it here behind the net, and he will power on up here. Gains the center ice, and again just puts on a head of steam. Dribbles it back down there for Leiden. Leiden up top to Leiden. Looks to go across. Loose in front there, still loose. Spadorcia had a chance there, was unable to finish this. Nolte's able to come away with it.
Well, Spadorcia had a really good chance off that rebound. I think O'Leary made a really nice pad save on Nick. He was right on the doorstep there.
Yeah, he was right there. 1 minute left in the man advantage as Sullivan works behind for Westwood. Thing up there is Miles Kidd brings it up here. One up ahead, tries to pick up with Mateer. Mateer leaves it for on there to Broderick. That one just kind of whistles wide. Kidd picks it up there on the near side. Stapled by Sullivan. Up top there, Tolman will take the shot high up off the block. And doesn't touch anything up there.
It didn't hit anything.
It didn't hit anything.
I couldn't have gone any higher.
Tolman will take it again, goes D to D over here to Ledger. Ledger will snap it off quick. Leary gets the pads down and it comes on out. Ledger keeps it there, another shot. Block wide as Mateer works it. Shuffles on down to Kidd. Kidd walks it up the boards to Tolman. Tolman walks across the blue line, he'll snap it in. Oh, nice job looking for Broderick there. 13 seconds left in the man advantage. Broderick works it around. Continues on his backhand. Looks to go to Kidd inside. Kidd shot to can't get through. 2 seconds. Oh, nice job there by Ledger, able to do it. Block down there by Fay. Fay in on here.
Nice save by Brendan right there, Mark.
Great job there to get that right pad on it. 2:30 left here in the match. Mustangs with a 2-0 lead. Horsfall goes all the way far side there, picked up by Chikara. He comes around, but he's dispossessed by Kidd. On ahead to Broderick. He loses there. Horsfall can't get it. Slapping around at it. And Broderick's able to just kind of clear it just to alleviate some of the pressure.
Gotta get that door closed over there.
I'm looking across, directly across there, and that penalty door is open. That can be pretty dangerous as Spadorcia's trying to get here. Gets a little hit from behind for how do you do and how your troubles. Picked up there by Hobson. Blake Hobson trying to get it back up. Horsfall here. He is just ridden off today, and I tell you, Sean, and I'll say this, now, but Nick Horsfall, has been kind of quiet so far today. Last year, I remember he was, at least in the one game that we saw, that Nick Horsfall was quite a player, number 22, and he's been fairly quiet tonight. I think the Mustangs have done a nice job of neutralizing him. So once again, a little bit. You can hear some of the parents going to get the penalty box door, and they heard him as the ref will get the box. Face off, I believe, will come outside here. And like you said, Sean, yeah, I think the the folks who haven't been able to come to a game, they're starting to get their voices back into it.
Yeah.
They're starting to remember.
Well, that penalty box door is a big one. I felt like yelling over there
those are a little
myself. I just
dangerous.
didn't want to yell into the microphone. That is very dangerous. I can't understand how the refs let it go that long.
That
with
they
it
didn't
open.
see it. So 1:40 left here in the game. Mustangs again holding on to that.
Mark,
2-0.
I'm surprised Westwood hasn't gotten their goaltender right now. There's a minute 30 left. They're still in this hockey game. I'm not really sure why they're. Oh, there he goes. They waited too long.
Yeah, you had the face off down this end too.
And they had possession, and they waited at least a good 15 seconds.
So Westwood here with the extra skater in the empty net. 1:20 left. As Nolte takes it, tries to get it in there, takes a funny hop. Shea behind his own net. Tries to get it on up to Leiden. Leiden conflicted there with Nolte. Mustangs able to get it out. Comes here to Nick. Spadorcia can't get it all the way through. Fay comes on the way back left. Final minute of play. Mustangs again with that 2-0 lead right now. Big hit there behind the net by Rousseau. Puck still can't get out. Backhand here. Doesn't get all the way through. Quick shot up there, and they're able to bury it. Shot and score there.
Yeah, Jared Shea had a couple chances to get that puck out. The last one, he kind of left it out in the middle of the ice there, and the Westwood players smartly just picked it up and buried it. There's nothing Brendan could have done with that one.
No, that was a solid shot there, as it looked like that was Declan Guillermo. He was able to pull Wolverines within one with 45.8 seconds left.
Well, now that that second goal looks awfully big, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll try to see what, if any, they can do here. So we'll see. We'll watch O'Leary again, see how far up he comes and how quick they're able to pull him off. And not a surprise here. Westwood will take its time out. But you're right. That second goal, Sean, is just obviously looming huge now.
It's too bad. It would have been nice to see Brendan get the shutout this afternoon. Too bad they got that. They got that goal, and now they're obviously just looking for the win.
Yep. Yeah, Bartuca has been playing, lights out. Like you said, none of his saves have been anything that have looked spectacular, but he has been solid. He has been in the right position at all times.
You just want your goaltender to make the saves he's supposed to make, and
Exactly.
Brendan's done it all day long.
Yep. And he has been solid. Certainly, all of last year, we know that he got the nod with Reardon graduating, and so it was his turn, and he stepped in brilliantly last year, and has continued that same this year. And we think back in terms of goaltending history here at the high school, and Coach Allen has had great success defensively, but the Nord has been strong in its goaltending history. So Bartuca's just kind of continued that, and I know we got Barros and Walsh and a bunch of others there at the JV level too. So the Mustangs are looking good for goaltending on the way up.
So I guess we're in a little bit in a timeout here as the teams discuss their strategy. Obviously, the Westwood coach is probably discussing just get that puck in the zone as quickly as possible. I'm sure he probably told O'Leary to stay up by the hash mark, and as soon as that puck goes in, he's got to come out. They don't have a whole lot of time here, so they're probably going to try to win this faceoff and get it in as deep as they can, as quick as they can. And I'm sure Coach Allen is telling his kids, get that puck out at all costs. Even if you have to ice it, get it out of the zone.
Yep. And you're right. You can see, O'Leary's already, like I said, he's halfway there between the face-off circle, so he's ready to go. But, this would be a big draw right here. And it is one back. Wolverines trying to get possession to get the man in. They're not able to do so.
Boy, Westwood won that draw, too. They got the face-off win, but they couldn't control the puck.
Trying to get themselves started here. Comes back this way. Wolverines cannot get the puck out. Now they're able to do so, but just can't get possession to give O'Leary a chance to get out.
Yeah, we'll take this.
Comes right back in. His kid's able to keep that. 16 seconds left. So one of those, you just kind of hold that puck here and you can burn some of the clock. 11 seconds left. Comes up there to Kidd. Kidd's got it. He'll put it in on net. 6 seconds left here. And that looks like that's going to do it. As Leiden's able to kind of glove that one down. And the Mustangs come away with a 2-1 win.
That was a nice job that last 45 seconds there, Mark. Westwood really never got possession of that puck in the last 45 seconds. The Norwood team did a nice job there.
Yeah, O'Leary never got himself a chance to be able to get out of that net to get the extra skater. So, a nice way for the parents to be able to come back to their first game and be able to see a good win. And, we talked, Sean, about the Norwood-Westwood hockey and how, all these games have been one-goal games that we've seen. And, just another example tonight of a 2-1 win. But these things are all real close. And you can look at someone like Rousseau. He's taking the time right now to talk to these guys. They know each other.
Well played hockey game today. Very well played.
Yep. And Shea, Jared Shea, talking to him and all that. So it's a good rivalry. It's a good-natured rivalry, and it's one that I'm kind of glad we're all part of. So once again, a great job here tonight. We had Brian Dunn working the control room tonight, and we had the monitor down here in front of us, Sean. And one of the great things that the NCM, partnering with the skating club, is we've got these robotic cameras around. And so Dunny's been down in the little control room, and with little buttons, as you can see, he can move these things all over the place. So we are in for some great coverage as we go along here. Once we add some more cameras in as well,
we just need our headsets back.
Yeah, we got to get our headsets back. But maybe once the this COVID thing goes away, we'll be back and doing that. So I want to thank Brian Dunn for coming in, obviously running the show tonight. Jack Tolman kind of helping us out, queuing us up and all that. What a game, again, what a great game tonight, Sean. Always fun to have the Mustangs come out on top. And so for Mark Hoover and Sean Hennessy, your final again from here in the Skating Club of Boston. Norwood pulls this one out over the Wolverines 2-1. And we leave you once again with images and shots of this year's seniors. Thank you very much and have a great night.